mythology stories still have a hold on us. A lot of that is because so much of the vocabulary, if you will, have become incorporated into belief systems. And those are choices people make to continue to choose to believe. For comfort, exactly correct. Not to get into great detail, but astronomy and astrology is a topic that I constantly deal with people. It started out the same. People started, I said astronomy was one of the oldest sciences. It was because people charted the skies. After that point, they split, and astrology, while it used some of the same vocabulary, it became a belief system. And I think you described it well, that it's a comfort system. People want to have that sense of control. Doesn't have anything to do with the stars, but they've used that vocabulary. They've used the set of rules that they established, and it's now a belief system. Right. That's what I believe. There's also that sense of I know something special.
Well, also too, you mentioned comfort, but I think one of the key things, at least in religious studies, before you had writings, the stars were your books. Basically, no matter where you were, you could all tell the same story from just looking up. So all religion, especially all religions, begin that way. Would be looking up and making the stories. Now the Jews are different. You don't really find too much in there about the stars because from their frame of reference, the stars were the creation of the infinite reference point. But one key thing that you want to look at, not just comfort in the sense of feeling better about life, but also, let's just talk about on society. If you had Hitler and you had Mother Teresa, and we know that both are dying, do you really, if based on what they've done, let's just say what you wish, do you wish them to be in the same place at the end? You're going to probably at least expect, hopefully, there's some cosmic justice, final judgment in which Hitler didn't just check out and never got his rewards. And so hopefully his rewards are not the same as the rewards of Mother Teresa. So I think in one sense what religion does is it gives you not only the idea of the earthly justice, but also the idea of the cosmic justice or final judgment in that sense. And one more thing about that is the word myth itself should be more defined. Myth is not always something that is not true. Myth can be the story you must know to understand yourself or your culture. For example, if I needed to know the story of the United States, what are the stories that I need to know to understand Americans? So it might be Washington, who's not chopping down the cherry. Well, that's not true, but it's a story that's in our favor. There's also true stories in myth as well. So myth is a combination of not only those which is not true, but also myth can also be kind of a compilation of stories that are true. So in that sense, I think we need to be careful on how we use myth. But the one thing that is for certain, in the search for the self, the stories that matter to us the most, if I'm a Jewish person, I need to know why is this night more special than the other in terms of the Passover. Whether you believe it, that's an important story to understand yourself. If you, for example, coming from an Islamic background, there are stories about the Prophet that you need to know in order to be part of that community. And so those who are not Muslim may not believe in those stories. And those who aren't may believe in it. That doesn't say whether it's true or not. That's a whole other field of study.